taxi, attention-getting behaviors: lean, point, quiver, and flap. And anybody who's seen a bird do this knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes when our parrots are courteous enough to avoid screaming at us to get our attention, they may summon us by using other strong body language instead. Have you ever seen a parrot sitting on a play perch and you thought he might be nervous because he looked a little twitchy? Sometimes parrots will fall into the lean, point, quiver, and flap routine because they are uncomfortable where they are at. Like the name implies, a parrot will grip the perch or wherever he is on, flatten his back, and lean as far forward as he can without falling. I have seen birds nearly fall on their face trying to do this. He will stretch out his neck and point his beak in whatever direction he wants to go, kind of like a feathered compass. Then if he is really a really good communicator, he will begin quivering his wings. At first, it may look like a subtle twitch, but then he'll really get going and the quiver will turn into a flap. Anyone who has seen this should agree that the bird appears to be completely neurotic, but the truth is that our feathered friend is just using his finest skills to draw attention to himself and is not nearly as upset as he wants us to believe he is. He would just prefer to be elsewhere and throwing a little tantrum to let you know. This is your cue to pick him up and hold him if that's what he wanted, or to taxi him to wherever he wants to go. Acknowledging these cues, at least some of the time, will likely decrease in parrots a desire to scream for attention, as well as his desire to freely wander by himself, and it will help to strengthen the bond between him and the people he lives with. Parrots who do this behavior excessively may feel intimidated by the world around them and may benefit from more frequent socialization in varied environments. Now this is a picture of, what's his name?
Tango.
Yeah, Tango. Our little whoopee guy sitting there on Annie's cart, and he is leaning toward her as if to say, "Mama, Mama, Mama, step me up." These are all birds that are displaying leaning behavior. The first in the upper left-hand corner, again, is Peggy Sue. Instead of wing flapping, this macaw leans and rapidly sways from side to side, sometimes with wings slightly raised, like in this photo. So instead of flapping like some birds do, she'll lean and then do that nervous swaying behavior to say, "Hey, hey, hey, pick me, pick me." Right next to her in the upper right-hand corner there is blue front Amazon sweet pea. Now he is leaning so far off the perch he might as well fall flat on his face. This Amazon is, yeah, he looks like he might fall. So he's gonna fall on his face if he doesn't get stepped up right away. That middle picture there, the African gray, that's Pookie again, and Pookie is just starting the leaning behavior. You can tell that she's about to lean. She's a little more wide-eyed and attentive and just kind of like, "Hey, hey, you know, come pick me up." And her back is not totally flat yet, but neck is starting to stretch out and about to lean. Below her is, again, that's a hybrid a hybrid cockatoo, Assam, Evelyn's little guy. And he was throwing a little bit of a tantrum there in that picture. He was leaning because he wanted up on my shoulder and I wouldn't let him, and so he was doing the little flap to say, "Hey, come on, let's go." Right next to him is cockatiel Luke, and she is really throwing a tantrum there. She is not happy about where she's at, and she wants to go somewhere else, and she looks like an eagle in that photo. And next to her is, again, Annie's beautiful Eclectus parrot. And her name?
Jackie.
Jackie. That's Jackie. And Jackie, we were standing there trying actually to make her a bit nervous. And Jackie responded appropriately and was leaning for Mom or Dad. "Get me away from this person. I don't know her. She is desperate for Mom, and you better pick me up right now." You can tell with her that she's a little bit on the threatened side as she is tail fanning. So it was not only a pick me up right now, but if you don't pick me up right now, I'm going to get mean about it. Not Jackie though, right? She's a good girl.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Yeah, she's a good girl. The broken yawn button. The first time I saw my parrot yawn, what's that?
Is that Katie?
Yes, there's two. That's Keeny. Yep, he's a little white cat Cleomis?
Bronze wing.
Bronze wing Cleomis, yes. Okay. The first time I saw my parrot yawn, it scared me to death. At first I thought, oh wow, I didn't know that parrots yawned. But then my parrot did something unexpected. She yawned and yawned and yawned. Some more. After each gigantic yawn, she would shake her head from side to side as if she were readjusting, and I started to worry that this was more than just a yawn attack. I quickly grabbed the phone book and made a frazzled attempt to find the closest vet's office. My parrot had been yawning nonstop for almost a minute now, and I was really starting to worry. Maybe she had something stuck in her throat that she was trying to get out by opening up her mouth like that. To my great relief, this was the day I learned that parrots do yawn, and not only that, but they have a yawn button that can get stuck in the on mode sometimes, just like the hiccups. Many birds will yawn at least several times, which may or may not be followed by head shaking or feather fluffing. If you have never before seen your parrot yawn, they really do have a button. Rub his head firmly but gently right behind the ear canal and watch him yawn every time.
A comment on...
I will. It's on the next page.
I call that the tickle spot.
But we were trying to teach him to say hi.
Yeah?
Where's the ear canal?
I will show you. Right here. See that arrow? The ear canal is right there. That's a photo of Peggy Sue, and she is very patiently allowing me to use her in a demonstration there. I was trying to get her to yawn so I could take a picture of that too, but she was a little agitated that I was touching her anyway. So that's Kimi again up there, and again, I wrote, this little Pionis parrot will yawn on command. You just have to know the magic word. And like he said, yeah, they tried to teach him hi, and he does. He yawns every time they say hi at him. It's really hilarious. This little cockatiel up in the upper right-hand corner is, again, Cooper, my first little snot, and she is the queen of yawn. She's shaking and fluffing. You can see her feathers out while she's yawning, eyes closed. It's a pretty cute thing to see. She's actually singing opera there in that one picture with her mouth wide open. Below her is Red Lorry Mars, and that's a big, open, wide yawn. If it was a clearer picture, we could probably see all the way down her throat. And that corner picture there is, again, Chrissy. That's one of her baby pictures, and that's a real cute little yawn.